Photo shoot, good studio, two looks. Now it's a wrap. Okay.
My mic sound nice, check one. My mic sound nice, check two. My mic sound nice, check three. Are you ready? All right, y'all. How we doing today? It's your girl Life. We back in the building once again. Libationz and Conversations. Here to bring you some great content. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you to you, and you. Libationz and Conversations platform has gained about 100 new subscribers within the last week and a half. And I just appreciate each and every one of you guys, which tells me that you are enjoying the content that we are bringing out to the platform. So thank you guys, and I greatly appreciate your support. Just keep tuning in each Wednesday at 7 o'clock, and more great content coming your way. So we're going to keep it moving. Oh, talking about new things happening here. Libationz and Conversations is now streaming on cpiradio.org. And that's all powered by Across the Faded Power 357 Radio. Shout out to Samo and the gang over there. I'm always support my indie artists out here. I don't know if you guys can see my hat. I've had this hat for like over a year. And I'm so sorry to the wonderful artists that has created this thing, because this is vicious, it's fire. But I'm gonna take this thing off. I'm gonna tilt my head because my hair not done. But I'm gonna tilt my head so you can see the beautiful artwork. If you want to check her out and get one of these fly hats from her, you can find her on IG. Her name's Mass Creativity. But I'm gonna tilt this so you guys can kind of see what I'm working with here. Boom, see that? I don't know if you guys see that, but yeah. So, shout out to the indie artists. Shout out to my earrings. Your girl Life always got to stay fly with the earrings and the accessories. I got these from my man Gonzo over on Venice Beach. And shout out to Soul Bounce for my wonderful t-shirt. Thank God for music. So, Libationz and Conversations, we all about the indie artists, and that's what we're bringing you today on the platform. Some freshness, some newness. We got a new queen on the scene out here on these R&B streets, y'all. I don't know if you've heard of her. Her name is Nia Simone, and she has a new album out entitled Honey Love. And we just going to get into it with her today and let her introduce herself to everybody and our viewers and tell us about the new album. We're going to give you guys a little snippet of some sneak peeks of the album, but we can't give you the whole thing because, you got to go out there and support. Our viewers going to go out there and support and show that love to Miss Nia Simone. But without further ado, we're getting ready to chop it up with Nia, and we're going to bring this beautiful soul songbird on right about now.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I love your shirt. I have one too.
You do. It's all about that soul bounce, baby. That soul bounce. Thank God for music. Because if it wasn't for music, I don't know where I'd be.
We be, okay?
Exactly. And here on I don't know if you've tuned into the platform before, but we're here. We're always about raising the vibrations and bringing whether it be inspiring artists and different creatives on the platform, but we're always about bringing some freshness, some newness, and some good culture, some positive images and all that kind of stuff. So I think that you qualify for all of those. You check all those boxes off, Miss Nia. So,
Yes, thank you for bringing us this platform.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I actually came across your album. We have some mutual family friends and all that good stuff,
Mhm.
and they know that I love music. And I came across your album, and I copped the album, and it is great. I love it. I love it. You're very reminiscent. I got a couple of tracks on there that I'm falling in love with. But we'll get into all of that. I don't want to give everything too soon.
Okay.
Uh, but I'd like you to tell the people a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from, and a little bit about the album.
So of course I go by Nia Simone, which is my real name. Go by Nia Simone. I'm an artist. I've been singing forever. I just finally decided that I wanted to take control over my life and control over what I do with my music and just do it literally. And so that's something I've been experiencing or going through this whole year, of just finding myself, finding my sound, finding my groove as being an artist, a new artist by myself this time, considering I did used to work with people back in the day, but now I'm just completely independent, no manager, no anything, I'm my own everything, team of one right now. So
Okay, all right, all right. I love it. I love it.
yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And it just led me to start Honey Love. Really, Honey Love. The first track was one of the first songs I created in my first year in college. So it's just over time of my growth really on this EP up until now, because I just graduated like last year. So it's just me using just compiling college into my EP and who I
Yeah,
am.
yeah.
The way you love it, I thought it made me feel better. I finally got you out my bed, but I still can't get you out my head. Ooh, I'm sending you one text at a time. I know you by your phone. Boy, pick up your line. And I ain't too proud to beg. So what's been said has been said. And I need you to know you don't know what love is. And I need you to know you don't know. You don't know what love is if you don't put up a fight.
Yeah,
Yes.
it definitely reminds me. I'm a little older,
Yeah.
but it definitely
Mhm.
it
Yeah.
definitely reminds me of those classic albums I would listen to back, when I was in college, high school, and just growing into my womanhood,
Yeah.
um, and my maturity, and the different goings on that you experience with guys that you run into along the way.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
little bit about that. It's so funny because I'm kind of like a private person, but I feel like, of course, you have to connect in your music, but it was just a way for me to speak about things without it being too crazy.
Yeah. So then, with that being said, you write all your lyrics.
I do write everything. Of course, I love being in collaborative spaces and just getting ideas. And because you can't, everything is not done by myself. Even when I was doing things and writing everything, I'm still collaborating with my producers on which melody is the best or what he thinks, because it's his beat as well. Just really collaborative work as far as that goes. But the lyrics are really all on me. And I mean,
Okay.
but everything,
And
yeah,
that's good, because that's where the money at.
for sure.
So, with talking about writing the lyrics, and you said you do have insight into the production.
Mm-hmm. Just a
Do
little
you
bit.
actually dabble like hands on with any production or play any instruments?
Um, I don't. See, it's so funny. I used to play the flute. I wish I still stay with it, but whatever.
That's okay.
But as far as production goes in the studio, I'm more so telling him what I hear and what I think it should be, but also really trusting his instinct with what he thinks it should be as well. So it just
Mhm.
depends. Like maybe this should be here, or maybe let's do that twice. Like I'll put my input of how it should be constructed, but not necessarily. I can't just um I don't always just hear what should be there or what could, but I know that it's not right. Okay.
Yes. Get your money. Get your money. So, what was the inspiration for your album?
Inspiration. It's a whole lot of things really. I always wanted to do it, but what really, this is gonna be a little crazy, but what really did it for me was last year I lost a friend who was very talented, very
Mhm.
talented. She was amazing dancer, beautiful. Um, yeah, and so we lost her last year, and that to me just was like, okay, she has lived her life in these 24 years that she was living in. Really, what am I leaving behind if something happens to me tomorrow, or just in general, I don't want to have no regrets. So that to me just really catapulted everything. I was like, okay, no, like I remember it was yeah, like it's about a year right now. So I remember that it was pretty crazy. I just ever since I just locked down and I started reaching out to people like, this is what I'm trying to do. I need your help. What can we do this together? Just connections that I've made over time working in the music industry locally with people, just local producers and everything from here to Baltimore, everything like that. So just being able to yeah, I just took that and I just took that to fuel me to do what I had to do for myself. Literally, it was no turning back after that. I was like, this is it. No matter how
Right.
long it took me. And it did. It was like an 8 month process, realizing paying for everything on my own and having to just think about being an artist and think about how I'm running my business and doing this and being my social media manager and doing this and doing that. So
Yes, ma'am. It's round the clock. You work harder for yourself than you do for a regular 9 to 5, but
it's
it's a different.
crazy.
It's a great feeling, though. It's a great
Yeah.
feeling.
I feel super empowered that I was able to do all that. And
Yep.
um yeah, I feel good. I just really I don't know, it was a lot.
Yeah, I can totally relate to that story because, funny enough, this platform was created for a lot of different reasons. I've always been a lover of music and the arts, and I've always wanted to ignite change in the way we think in our community and the way that we treat each other. But the other reason was I lost my childhood girlfriend
Mhm.
about 4 or 5 years ago, and same thing. It gave me that same feeling of life is too short.
Mhm.
Um, you only get one, and you create your own happiness.
Yeah.
You don't get a second chance. So now is the moment, and it's time to seize that moment. And this she should be here right beside me with this interview right now too.
Right.
So
Right.
I know she's still here. Shout out to my girl Boo. Y'all may
Okay.
know her as Q.
Yeah.
But she's still here with me. She right here by my side. But yeah, I totally can relate to that. So yeah, I'm glad that you're pursuing this and doing your thing. You got a great project, it's solid. If you guys have not copped Nia Simone's Honey Love, y'all better get on it and get with it. I'm gonna go ahead and let them get a sneak peek, if you don't mind, of a couple of tracks.
I don't mind. Go ahead. Let's party.
Okay, so I'm gonna start them off with a little bit of that Honey Love, and,
Hey.
and let them see. Oh, and we forgot to toast it up. Cheers to the new album, because
Cheers.
we can't
Cheers.
have libations and conversations without a little good vibe, good conversations, and the libations, baby. So today, your girl life is sipping on a blue ginger margarita, and in my beautiful glass by Designs by Brooke. Check her out, y'all. She's hot, she's dope, all that good stuff. But what you over there sipping on, Miss Nia?
That's cute.
Yeah, girl, how I mean. We gotta keep
That's
it fly here
cute.
on the show. We gotta keep it fly. If you
Listen,
wanna get one, holler at me. It's Christmas time.
okay.
It's
This
Christmas
is
time.
actually it's funny. I have a Moscow Mule cup, but it's not a mule. It's
That's all
just
right.
a little pineapple.
A lady never, you ain't gotta give all your secrets up, Nia. Now, you can make them think whatever you want to.
Drinking real nice over here.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Because we like to get in a zone and in a vibe, and especially when you listening to music. So,
Okay.
now that we got our libations. Oh, and today's elixir is sponsored by yours truly, Life. It's mixed up by me. I also run my own mobile mixology business entitled Liquid Libations. So check your girl out. I do a little bit of everything. All right. So Nia, we about to get into and let them get a snippet of this new Honey Love. How
Let's
about
do
that? Can you hear that? Let me know. Too loud.
it. I can.
You ready for this? Tell me what you're thinking. You ain't tryna get too deep. Maybe we could fall in love. honey love. You know what it is. Stop trying to pretend like you ain't trying to get with me. Maybe we could fall in love. Honey love, honey love. I'm faded, I'm faded, I'm faded. You got me contemplating, imagination going crazy. Damn, I think I'm feeling for you. You don't know what you're doing. I don't have no problem showing you. Let this honey get to know you. Show me something I don't know about. You can show me all around the box. It don't matter even all the God. What a real man all about. You the one I'm trying to brag about. Loving this energy now. Feeling it, I want you to love me like you never loved before. You could break a sweat, it's okay, you're working hard. Love it that you're patient with me. Keep it simple, your pace and flow, I attend to my needs.
All right, we can't give them everything. We can't give you everything now. Y'all got to cop the album. You got to cop the album if you want to get more of that. All right, so that's your new title track entitled Honey Love, right?
Yes.
All right, I love it. I love it. I think one thing I'm loving about the album, as you being a fresh new artist, I
Mm-hmm.
really like that. In the age of women, we're always over sexualized, and that's all you get now. It's no substance. I'm
Right.
on down. Your girl down for a twerk song here and there, and I can get a little trappy from time to time. There's a time and place for everything, but just not all the time. So I really like that you just have mature lyrics.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
So when you did Honey Love, you said the inspiration for that one was behind your girlfriend?
Well, no. Well, the whole thing as a whole, but Honey Love,
Okay.
we talking specifically. Honey Love was
I mean,
about
you can give us a summary. You don't have to get
a little
detailed.
boy.
You said some boy, some boy.
Boy. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
About
okay.
a guy. I was like in my freshman year, just ready to grow up. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I tell people I was always kind of reserved, a little quiet, shy, and I just wanted to break out and talk to people and get to know them and
Mm-hmm.
um really just step into my grown woman.
Oh, so okay, I know exactly what I know how to read between the lines, and then I'm gonna bring you back on libations and conversation. That's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother dialogue right there, Nia.
Mm,
But I can imagine a beautiful young lady like you, independent out, pursuing her dreams and all that kind of stuff. And then now recently stepping into her womanhood. I'm
yes.
sure the fellas is all on you, but you ain't you got a goal and a mission. So how is that? How is the dating life these days?
It's so crazy because it sucks. Like I made it a point to just focus on my music. I know that sounds crazy, but just throughout I was dating here and there, but it was just a lot of not what I want. Like it's just they say it's a lot of fish in the sea, but we keep pulling up the same ones. We keep
A
pulling
lot
up
of
the same
crabs,
ones. We need to
a lot of
we need
catfish.
a change of environment or a change of something. So I just figured I change myself, not even like for anybody, but just grow and just keep leveling up in my own situation. And then when I was ready, I would step out and just find people more equally yoked versus it being, people always going to come and try to be for you and want and
Hmm.
choose you, but that doesn't mean I have to choose them. And so I just, I just stopped. I'm chilling. It's people that I know that are interested. I have fun here and there. I'm not boring. I have fun, but I don't.
I
but
love how you did that. Oh, I love it. I love it. Power
but
of a
yeah,
woman.
we're not
The wonderfulness of a woman.
right.
But with you saying that, I could hear you on the airwaves coming soon.
Yeah.
So pursuing and knowing what the industry is like, how do you keep yourself grounded as an artist?
Staying true to myself. Of course, always just nurturing a relationship with my family and my friends, making sure that that's just a foundation for like a strong foundation for me. And then mentally for myself, I pray, go to church. I do a lot of meditation and affirmations and journaling, and I like self help books and things like that. So that's what I try to do to just bring myself back to reality instead of living in a different world dimension in my mind or something or whatever I want to be. I just bring myself back and I just write. I just journaling is so it's just such a relief for me. And literally just meditating. Like that's really what I do. And people, some people really respect it. They notice it. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta go get right. And then just making sure I'm staying away. Yeah, I just try to stay out of certain situations. My intuition is very strong. I'm very intuitive. So I just
When's your birthday?
March 16th. I'm a
March
Pisces.
16th. What's that? Pisces?
Mm.
Okay, that's why you talking about the fish.
But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. I just make sure I just keep my routine and don't fall off because it's easy to fall off, especially
It
on the weekends.
definitely is. It's a lifelong journey. You constantly got to
Self
work at
care is
staying
big.
on the path of life. You definitely do, and you're on the right path, Miss Nia Simone.
I'm trying. I'm
Um,
not perfect, but I'm trying.
yeah, and ain't nobody messing with you. I know your squad. She come from a deep squad, y'all. She got a big daddy. So before y'all even think to step in, you better think about 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
And so moving right along, I think we need to go ahead and just keep introducing them to some more tracks from the album. What you think?
I love that.
All right, let's keep it going.
Thinking about you, got me in my feelings. Love strong like roots, got me reminiscing. It's nothing that I won't do. I wanna push the limit. And what are we gonna do? 'Cause I just wanna listen. I know how to make you feel like no one's ever did. Can't control these thoughts, pour right into my head. No one can compare, you know I got all the tricks. I'm drowning in this fantasy, do you even exist? Hey now, baby, I've been checking you out. Wanna see what you about? Hey now, baby, don't wanna get too wild. I just wanna make you proud. I know I may have my doubts, but I wanna figure you out. Hey now, baby, I wanna make you proud, Mr. Ringwell.
All right, that's that new Mystery Man from Miss Nia Simone off her new titled
Yes.
album, Honey Love. Y'all better come get this greatness that's happening right here on Libationz and Conversations. You're streaming on all platforms, right?
Yes, all platforms.
Okay. All right. And do you have a website that they can follow you on, or you working on that?
I'm working on the website, but they can follow me on Instagram as Sadiddy Me.
Okay.
SIDITYNI. And it's like that for that on Twitter and Instagram.
Okay. All right.
Right, everything.
All right. Well, we're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna keep it rolling. We ain't gonna hold you guys. We want to make sure that y'all know that y'all dealing with some and I don't your girl life. I'm a playlist by myself. You know, I'm all over the place. So if I'm dropping it here on Libations and Conversations, you already know it's hot. So we about to get into a float. This is my joint right here. She give you a little bit of that Beyonce Sasha Fierce. So I'm gonna pump this joint. This is the only one I'm gonna let y'all hear. This is my banger right here. Remember, I told you. All right, let's go.
I say niggas gon' do what they want. I'm dressing out at the all. You gon' get pressed by my squad. You and me, we don't belong. Feeling leapy like a frog. It's the game I just charged. Never knew you was the law. This monster waded too deep, but I'm staying afloat. I'm a little yachty on that little boat. Mouth is too party, wash it out with soap. Don't look at me, I'm just in the scope. Part of the game, you know how it goes. Staying afloat. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to. Body moving like it's okay. Maybe if I run you over, driving a rover, it'll be over. Cause I'm so over you. And I'm so over you. You wasn't how to act right. Now you're how to pass time. You. Now you got mine. Call it toxic waste all my hopes and dreams, and you didn't believe it. You were defeated. Down here crying like I ain't been eating, but you won't be seeing all the seeds I be reaping.
Y'all, come on now. Come on, that's the hit. That's your next hit right there. That is your next hit, boo. That's your next hit.
Yes, that definitely.
Because I'm so over you. Y'all don't even know. Come on now. We hit over here over Libationz and Conversations, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. That new Nia Simone. Y'all better already have be over there copping that new Honey Love album, y'all. Let's get it. All right. Well, this has been a great conversation with you, madame. Yes. And I hope anything that you have coming in the near future and beyond that you know, don't forget about us over here in your girl life at Libationz and Conversation. This has been great chopping it up with you.
Yes, you're a great time. Absolutely. Your personality, your questions, the vibes. I'm here for it.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So guys, yes. And if you want to come back, you know, and just indulge in some other conversations, please, you're welcome back on the platform anytime. Any last thoughts or shout outs that you want to give before we say our goodbyes?
I just want to say thanks to everyone for supporting me so far. Shout out to December, one of my producers. Shout out Addie Mac, and shout out Mixed by Top, my engineer, Right Way Studios. And I'm just appreciative of everyone helping me out. Shout out to you for even asking me to come on here. So I just appreciate all the support, and it's only up from here.
Honey Love, Nia Simone. Do not forget the name. Go cop the new album, Honey Love, title track. And you have 6 tracks on the album, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 6 tracks of hotness, y'all. Y'all won't be disappointed, you know. So it's streaming on all platforms. Go cop the album. Follow her on her social media pages. Nia Simone, y'all. Libationz and Conversations. We out.
I say niggas gon' do what they want. I'm just another facade. You gon' get pressed by my squad. You and me, we don't belong. Feeling leapy like a frog. It's the game I just charged. Never knew you was the law. This monster waded too deep, but I'm staying afloat. I'm a little yachty on that little boat. Not this too party, wash it over soap. Don't look at me, I'm just in the scope. Part of the game, you know how it goes. Staying afloat. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to. Body moving like it's soca. Maybe if I run you over, driving a rover, it'll be over. Cause I'm so